What's going on YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. This is for entertainment purposes only. So I'm trying to be a little bit quiet. My girlfriend is sleeping. She works late, so gotta be quiet. But anyways, yeah, I wanted to do a update video yesterday, but life got in the way, so we're gonna do it today. So I just wanted to mention that I am learning a shit ton from listening and watching these guys. So in the beginning, when I wanted to pay for a Forex course, I mean, I've been watching these guys forever on YouTube, and they do give a lot of good information on YouTube for free. But it's nothing compared to this. For $37 a month, it is so worth every single penny. If you're trying to learn, it is worth every cent. I highly recommend. Like, first things first, like, you know, I paid for the price action reading school, and my thing was I did not want to find the school on YouTube, so I found the school not on YouTube, and it's a great school and everything. And it's probably the same exact schooling you're going to get if you pay for their course to learn price action and what it all means, the language of the market, right? But that's like just scratching the surface of what you need to be able to trade and make money. You know, so I mean, I put $10,000 in here, lost $7,000 in no time flat. And I'm like, okay, something's got to change, you know what I mean? And I noticed it was me a lot. I mean, the $7,000 was all, like, education, basically. Every loss I took was, like, learning something new. Why? What happened there? What happened there? You know, like, USDJPY, I remember one of these. I think it was way back here somewhere. Oh, where was it? I just remember, yeah, here it is. Here it is. Yeah, I went, yeah, we had this push, yeah, so this was one really hard lesson, and look at this. So we had this support trend line that we were following here. We busted through, price came down, and I'm like, okay, price is going to go back up, and it's going to retest that broken support trend line at some point, and price started to look bullish. We got a bullish move, came, you know, corrective structure down, then we got this big bullish move here, and I'm like, nice, okay, it's definitely going up. You know, we're starting to move up. I put in a buy order, like, I don't know, somewhere here, and price came screaming down, and I was over risking as well. And at the bottom here, I was like $1,600 in the negative, and I freaking freaked out. I mean, I freaked out. It came back up a little bit. I took like a $1,400 loss. And if I had held that position, just held it, look where price is right now. So you do the math here. If from here to here was $1,400, what is this to here? If I had just not done anything, let's say I placed this trade and got shot and died, and then my sister picked up my phone a couple of months later and was like, oh, I get all of his stuff. Oh, what is this? He's got $30,000 in a Forex trading account. You know what I mean? Look at this. You gotta control your emotions. It is so hard to do, though, sometimes. But I am getting better at it because I'm starting to understand. You know, I'm starting to see things. So like, when there's no news, the weeks that are really slow, like this week, price just does this, up and down, up and down, up and down, and they just shake it around. They're just trying to confuse people. They're trying to just absorb as much money as they can. And it used to get me all the time. But in these circumstances, I've been learning not to listen to, the price action reading school, because what they teach you is, see, this is the thing, they don't account for this crap, these expansions, because it's taking out highs and lows. So what you're taught in price action reading school is if you have, let's see, we have this high, we have this low, we have a swing break here. Let's say price came down to here, right? Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so this high took out that high. So price needs to come back down into support somewhere, right? And then you buy. That's what they teach you in price action reading school. You buy at support after a bullish swing break, going for more upside. Your stop loss is right below this low, but then price comes down, takes out that low because it's an expansion pattern, and then goes right back up in your direction, and you took a loss. So I'm starting to find the best way to enter is not at support or resistance. No. Enter on these imaginary trend lines, right? Because that's always where price reverses, above highs and below lows. Usually that's where, and you'll notice whenever there's like a major drop, like this one right here, like what did it do right before the drop? It took out a high and then dropped. And you see that all the time. Like, there's always a high taken out before the big drop. So I prefer to enter above highs and below lows if I can, or very, very close to. And that itself has helped me big time, because if you're not in drawdown big time, you're not going to be freaking out. You know what I mean? So enter above highs and below lows. That would be probably my first piece of advice that I'll actually give. Yeah, because that has been working out good for me. And like I was saying, I put $10,000 in here. I lost $7,000 in no time flat, and I've been kicking fucking ass. I've been learning so much from these guys. I mean, these videos are like an hour plus long, and it's twice a week that you're gonna have to sit through an hour. And it actually takes, I watch the videos probably sometimes twice, maybe 3 times. Especially in the beginning. The beginning is the most boring part because he goes over all the red flag news. But he goes over what is happening in the world, why, and what he thinks is potentially coming because of that news, and then go to the charts and see, okay, this is probably what's going to happen, but you know what? I've been told what's going to happen before. Like, I've been told, hey, we're going to get a correction up and price is going to drop, and I still took a loss. Because it didn't act exactly like that. You know what I mean? It wasn't like up, down, up, down, up, down, and then a drop. You know what I mean? And I just got confused. But you have to just kind of zoom out and understand that when price is coming up slowly and correctively, the big guys, I mean, it makes sense. The big guys are not going to just throw down all of their money right here and shoot it up, because there's all these people in ahead of them. It just doesn't make sense. That's just like throwing money out the window to them. So they need to come down. They need to drop the market to take everybody out, and then shoot the market up. Otherwise, they're just flinging money out the window. So it makes sense. So whenever price is corrective and choppy, more than likely, it's going to drop. Come down, stop people out, grab more buyers to force the market higher. Because it can't do it without the volume of buyers. So, I mean, that's a huge thing right there. It's been helping me out so much. And then in weeks like this, whenever, you know, price is just going up, down, up, down, up, down, just try to get in above highs and below lows, and you should be good. But have an overall plan, direction, all of that crap. But anyways, I got a bunch of trades going right now, and actually, if all of these trades, I gotta state this, if all of these trades that I have right now actually hit my take profit level, I will be in profit for the year. I will be in profit for the year. I'm getting very, very close. And then from there, we'll see how it goes. But I do think that I should have no problem getting these to hit take profit. So let's go over them real quick. So USD, well actually no, we'll start at the bottom. NZD, USD. I did have a few losses this week. But I also had a few wins that I took. And I'm starting to see it's all how. It doesn't matter, like, you can go to any school, you can have somebody literally tell you what the market's going to do. It doesn't matter. It's how you, personally, you yourself, deal with the market. And if you enter in the wrong place, oh crap, I'm in the negative. How do you deal with it? You know what I mean? So, this is kind of like one thing that I did this week. You know, I saw that we were in this expansion for NZD USD. We had 1, 2, 3. Market dropped pretty hard here. And actually, if we go to the 4-hour, it's... Yeah, go to the 4-hour chart and you can see... Look at this candle right here. Like, that's super bearish, right? Like, crap, that's bearish. We took out a high and it dropped. And it was like... super bearish. So I was like, okay. And that was on Friday. And then it started coming up very, very slowly at the beginning of the week. So I figured we would get a drop, correction, drop, right? So I entered somewhere like right here. And that, yeah, it didn't work out too good because up here, it shot all the way up to here. It was like $550 in the negative. I was like, oh. But then it dropped, it retraced a little bit, and right there I was like 350 maybe. Actually, it was maybe, yeah, it was like 300, somewhere around 300 bucks. But at the same time, I also had a USD CAD position that was up the same amount. So I was like, okay, well, I'm just gonna take profit on that, take the loss on that, and then it's square. I'll look for something else. So that's how I dealt with that little problem. But you know, technically, I probably could have just held, because you can see. I mean, that's if this thing drops, because my position was here. Yeah, I got out right here, then I got back in here, and the reason for that not getting in above the top was because of this. They faked me a little bit on the 1-hour chart. We have this high, right? Price came up, and we had this wick right here that took out that high and just started looking super bearish. And I'm like, nice. So I entered right there. And then I was in profit this morning a little bit, and then it launched up one more time, and I was like, no. So I had some hefty drawdown this morning. I'm not gonna lie. This thing was like, I don't know, 175 in the negative. And then I had the 2 euro positions that were like almost 500 in the negative combined. It was pretty gnarly. And yeah. But I just held through the day, and things are looking good. So actually for the week, as of right now, it was 900, but now I'm at like $700 for the week as of right this second. So let's see, these are what we're going for right here. USD CAD. This is the only thing right here. Oh yeah, look at that. See, look at this. This is the only thing that's like a little bit freaking concerning to me. USD CAD came down. It didn't have bullish momentum. It was corrective and choppy. Like we say, took out a high and it dropped. It broke this support trend line. Looks like we caught some buyers. We took out a low. It started launching back up. But now it's like we're testing this broken resistance level. So is this going to come back down? I'm hoping that it I see this all the time too. This little like doji, it looks like it's gonna come down and then it just busts right through. So I think for now, you know, I might bring my stop to like there and let this run. See, I don't know. I have the room here now on this one because this looks like a head and shoulders right here. NZD USD. We have shoulder, swing, head, swing. We have a bearish rotation here. Now price is probably going to come back up into shoulder and then drop. So you know what? This might be worth taking this 115 and then setting another position right in that same spot, right at that shoulder line. I think that would be a wise move. I'm going to close the position. We're going to go right there, sell. And my stop loss is still going above this high. And the take profit is still going right there at it's at the COVID low, basically. Right at the tip of the COVID low. That's what we're aiming for. NZD USD. And I've done that a few times this week. That's how I'm up a little bit. Just kind of like, oops, I'm in profit. And then seeing something and recognizing it and being like, ooh, I should take it because it is going to go back up. It is going to hit that area again. And then it's going to drop. And a couple times I was right. GBP USD. I don't really feel comfortable selling this, to be honest. I do think it's coming down, but I'm not going to do it. I think I'm just going to wait. I'm going to wait and see what happens. I got 2 buy orders sitting right here and right here. I'd love to see price come down, trip both of these and go. But I'm not sure I'm going to sell it. I want to just watch this and try the next big drop that we get. I want to start buying this and holding it for the long term. 100%. And then look at this. Aussie USD. This is one that I held firm on. I didn't let them shake me. I didn't zoom into a lower time frame and see something. I just left my position there. I was like, screw it. If it doesn't get filled, it doesn't get filled. Whatever. And this one, actually, this is like one of the only positions that's like pretty spot on. Let price come to you. You know? It's that fear of missing out that always gets you. It always gets you. So yeah, price came up. Look at this. Aussie USD. Drop. Corrective structure. Corrective move. Took out high. And we've got some momentum now to the downside, and my entry was like pretty good. Pretty good. Just go like a couple of pips above the last high and let her ride. And Euro USD, I got 2 positions here. Look at this. Oh, this is a clear like drop. And this is a corrective structure at the same time. Oh, but see, this is the thing. It did not let's make sure my lines are right here. Yeah, they are. Didn't actually. Yeah, see, we could get another push up. That is the thing. We might. This thing could push up one more time tomorrow and then come screaming down. But if you zoom in even further, you have this support trend line here. See? Support. We busted through. It looks like price needs to come back up, retest, and drop. So this one, I think I'm going to leave it. If this thing pushes up one more time, then it pushes up one more time. You know, it is what it is. We're gonna just make sure our stop yeah, my stop loss is gonna be like there, I think. It might be a bit high, but I think it's good to have a hard stop just in case. I think we're gonna be good here though. Should be good. Should be fine. And then USD CAD. Yeah, I'm hoping for... See, this is the confusing thing. All these pairs move like almost the same, but it looks a little bit different on every chart. Oh yeah, this thing could drop all the way back down to here. That's like a different... Yeah, look at this. Really gotta zoom in to see it, but you have you've got shoulder, swing, head, swing, and this right here where my position is should be shoulder. I don't trust these freaking head and shoulders patterns though, so this one I'm just gonna leave it. I'm taking the chance on one of them, and they might have just shaken me out. I don't know. Hopefully this comes up and boom, and I just made it an extra $100 if this thing goes down. But yeah, we'll see. Yeah, so that's pretty much what I'm going for right now. And then NZD CAD. This thing is like so confusing, man. Like, I want to be in this one long term. I want to be in this long term to the upside because the monthly chart, this just looks too freaking good. Like, long term hold. I mean, we're in the area. We're definitely in the area, but this is corrective and choppy. So the next big move down that I see for NZD CAD is going to be, as soon as I think it bottomed out, is when my chips go on the table and they don't come off the table for a long time. This is going to be a hold 'em, not fold 'em kind of trade. Just get in and hold it long term up. You know, I want to do a couple of long term holds just to see if like you make more money that way or less money that way. I don't know. I've never been able to do it. I don't know. I have a tendency to like push buttons and screw myself over, but I'm getting there. But yeah, anyways, that's it for this one. Make sure you subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. See you Sunday.